It's that time of the year again, and got a new addition. Last year it was the hat, this year it's the jumper. It also does this. It might take me a second because it's fiddly as fuck, but I shouldn't swear. It's Christmas. Fuck it. I should put some jingle music in the background. Epilepsy warning, I swear it's... They flash... The flashing is so quick, like that epilepsy warning. Yeah, it's quite bad, like that. I'm using my camera to record this, so no professional microphone or anything, so it might sound horrific. Probably will. But December, point of this video is to do something. I'll think what that was in a minute. But first, Kitty! Kitty to deflect, not knowing what to say. But I was sleeping, put me down, please. And she does sit on my lap. She sat on my lap while I was recording at one point. I expect you to die, Mr. Pond. So, what is the point of the video? Update, I guess? It's a bit strange. I'm not very good at doing these kinds of things, but kind of had a mind change, mind shift, outlook shift, I guess. Haven't been playing. I played a lot of Fallout 76. A lot of Fallout 76. I haven't played that much in a while, probably because I was playing with other people, but oddly enough I enjoyed it on playing on my own as well. But basically I'm done with the game now. I've put a lot of time into it. Got my money's worth. It's on sale already. I don't recommend buying it. Do not buy it, especially for console. Never buy it on console. I don't think they could ever fix it on console. Do not buy it on console. Awful. But on PC I don't recommend buying it. Maybe in the new year, it might be like a No Man's Sky situation where it actually gets better in hopefully quicker than 2 years. But yeah, it's getting absolutely thrashed in reviews. My lord. I mean, you can't believe it's a Bethesda game that's done that. But it's kind of confusing to me because a lot of people are going, oh, this has opened my mind to all the problems of the previous Bethesda games. I'm like, where have you been? Fallout 4, I think Fallout 76 is better than Fallout 4. People are going to crucify me for saying that, but Fallout 4, I couldn't even play for like 2 hours before giving up on it. It was so bad. This, I think the main reason I like it is the world. I just like the world a lot. Fortunately, there's nothing in it. That's the problem. But it's kind of odd. The main mission kind of ends with no fanfare. It's a very weird game. It's a very interesting game. It's interesting. That's all I can say. So Red Dead Redemption 2, I stopped playing because of Fallout. What did I stop? Did I stop playing because of Fallout? Yeah, I think so. So people are going to crucify me for that. But I haven't felt the need to go back to it. I haven't even beat Chapter 2 yet. Red Dead Online is out. I think I'm going to start that today, maybe. We'll see. Can't promise anything. My mind changes between the hour. So it's hard to say whether or not I will do or not. Just Cause 4 comes out on December 4th, and I have preloaded that. Kind of excited for it. I actually played a decent amount of Just Cause 3 in November. It was free on the Xbox One, and the Xbox One version runs at about 15 frames a second, so I was like, fuck that, I'm just going to go on the PC version, re-download it, played it for a bit, kind of enjoyed it. It's nowhere near as good as Just Cause 2, it just kind of feels hollow and empty, like no soul. They just made it for the sake of it. Hoping Just Cause 4 would be better. Like the world in Just Cause 3 was terrible. It just feels like one biome in a way. I don't know. It just has a really bad opening. It gets better. It gets better after about 10 hours, which is a problem. Games need to stop doing that. Stop making me play 10 hours before it actually gets good. But Just Cause 4 looks cool, hoping it will run well. Digital Foundry did a preview of it, and they were running it on like some crazy insane rig, like an i9, but they did show it off on an i5 474 something. I think the one I had before that I've got in my computer now, and a 970, and they were running it at 1080p and getting about 50 frames. So I'm running at 1440p with a 1070 Ti and an i7 8700K. I hope I can get 60 frames, hopefully. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be any good. Also on December 4th is the Black Armory DLC for Destiny 2, which I don't know if I'm going to bother. I played a lot of Destiny 2. I went back on it yesterday or the day before, and it's just the PvP is so shit still. It's like, oh my god, they fixed it with Forsaken. I'm like, they broke it with Forsaken. The PvP the Thunderlord is rubbish. I don't get it. It's rubbish. I'm just like, I do better just using the Bygone gun. The Bygone's pulse rifle is very powerful, especially if you get it with the perk that makes it so that if you get a kill and reload, it just decimates people. It's insane. But yeah, the spawns seem worse than usual. Like spawning, getting killed by someone's super, and the hunters. The warlock is the only class that actually takes some little bit of skill to use, whereas the Titan has that one-hit shoulder charge now. It's just like, wow. I tried Warframe on the Switch. It's fucking awful on the Switch. I haven't played it in such a long time on the PC version that it can't have been like that on the PC version. It's terrible on the console version. The AI's awful. The maps are just barren, empty. I don't know. It's like, I'm like, is this the game? The game I remember? Like the game that gets all this praise? A bit strange. But it's definitely like the hardcore version of Destiny. Destiny is just kind of casual, which is kind of why I play it a lot, just because you can just play it. Battlefield 5 came out, but I didn't buy it obviously. But I don't like Battlefield anymore, really. I haven't liked Battlefield since Bad Company 2, which was in 2010. Oh, I actually liked Hardline because I believe gamers are numpties. And I think Hardline was actually good because it reminded me a lot of Bad Company. I think the main reason it failed was because it just kind of felt like an expansion. But Hardline was the best Battlefield since Bad Company 2, in my opinion. It had the best campaign since Bad Company 2. 3 was awful, 4 was fucking awful. Hardline was pretty good, I liked it. 1 was awful, and 5, I haven't played it. I played the beta, it was awful, but apparently it's been improved. The ray tracing thing is just a fucking disaster. It's pointless. Pointless. Why? Why would I want to drop my frame rate by about 100? You spend £1,200 and you can't even run it above 1080p. Good job. Don't buy them. Unless you just want to use it without ray tracing. But they're way overpriced. Don't bother. But it looks fucking amazing. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I kind of want to buy this. It looks really good graphically. But it's EA. But I think all the DLC is going to be free for it. I think they said the Battle Royale mode doesn't come out until next year. So it's a bit weird that they announced that and it's not even there. But it looks kind of good, but it's a bit buggy, I think. And I hate the fact that now all games are doing this thing where you can get access to the game slightly earlier if you buy the very tippity top version. I think that's wrong. Won't do it. Just pointless. Even with Just Cause 4, if you spend an extra like 20-30 quid, you can get 24 hours early access. Why? It's pointless. It's pointless. Gaming seems to be in a fucking awful state at the moment. It's weird. It's really weird. Like people calling Red Dead 2 a masterpiece when it's about a 7? 7 out of 10? I mean, I don't know. The controls. It's like the most important thing in a video game should be the controls. Really, the fundamental basics. Like before you even do anything, really, get the controls working right. Fucking awful. Like, it's just so hard to play. It's really hard to play, and I don't remember Grand Theft Auto 5 being that bad to play. Or even the original Red Dead. Like, Red Dead is an amazing game. It's one of those games that I think kind of transcends the medium of games. It's a game everyone can recognise and be like, yes, this is amazing. But Red Dead 2... I just don't... It's like, stop making prequels. It's pointless. 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 You know what's going to happen. There's nothing... There's no reason to keep playing it. I'm like, because I don't need to know what happens, because I know what fucking happens. It's weird. But, beautiful. It's a beautiful game. The animations are pretty good. The guns don't actually feel that great to use, though. I wish they were a bit louder. Like, because a gun blows your fucking ears off when you shoot it, so why doesn't it in the game? It just doesn't, they're not loud enough. Make them louder. Make them boom boom louder. Make them go bang. Make it feel like you're shooting a little cannon in your hand. I played through Bulletstorm because it was free on PlayStation Plus. It's a great game, amazing, I love it, it's brilliant. Brilliant. The ending sucks though, you know. It feels like they run out of budget and they didn't get to finish it. I'd love a sequel. I want a sequel. But I don't think the remastered version did anything really, which is a shame. So that's games, but I've been focusing a bit more on music lately. As you can see over there, loads of microphones and all that. And I don't know if I'll put anything here or not of me actually doing some stuff, but I'm waiting for you, for I'm broken down, coming down this town for my heart lies far and away where they took you down. Let them over to your house where I'm broken down by the people. If they let you breathe, don't give a damn if you still can't see. See my heart beats for you. I can do the acoustic and the chords fine enough, but I can't do any electric. It's awful. I suck at playing electric, doing any like solo type thing, any lead. I can't do it. I can't do it. It just sounds fucking horrific. knocks me down, because how the fuck what am I gonna do? I mean, I feel like I'm knowledgeable, I know what to do, I'm just very sloppy. Very sloppy. And I don't know if that's nerves, just the way I am. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Is there anything else I need to talk about? I don't know. Just I'm in a weird time. I'm 21, it's Christmas, it's just weird. I need something to change. Been stuck in a loop for about 9 years, and I need something to change. And it's, I don't know. I go through phases of playing a lot. I find it hard to do more than one thing at a time. I find it hard to juggle music, social life, and recording and gaming. I just find it very hard to, it's either one or the other, and I can't juggle more than one thing at a time, so it's really hard to do stuff at the same time, because gaming is a very time consuming thing, music's a very time consuming thing, and then social life is, it just happens when it happens, so it's hard to do all that stuff together. Anyway, I'll hopefully be playing Red Dead Online today. Apparently the economy is fucked. Like pork and beans, or beans, tins of beans are worth more than gold rings, and you know there's going to be awful microtransactions. I don't know. Grand Theft Auto 5 I fucking loved, but to me now, it's one of the worst games at the last generation, because of the online. It's just, it ruined it. It fucking ruined the amazing single player for me. Just such a bad taste in my mouth from that. So yeah. So just Red Dead, Just Cause, and maybe December's normally a time I try and go back to some games. Like I should probably go back to Spider-Man. I don't know if I'm going to go back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey or not. It's just such a bad game. And like, there's already a DLC announced for it, it's episodic, which is... And people in the comments were like, oh, thank you Ubisoft for this gem of a game. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Has everyone got into a coma? And then, I believe that a new generation of gamers have come along, and this is the first time they're playing games like this, and they're like, what? I've never played a game like this. It's fucking amazing. I'm like, have you played any other fucking game? Jesus Christ. It's like Zelda. It's like Babby's first RPG. What the fuck? I guess to a Nintendo player, it's a 10 out of 10 game. But to everyone else, it's like, this game's empty. There's nothing in it. It's just fucking puzzle caves. That's it. I do love that game though. I love it, but it's about a 7 out of 10. I don't give scores, but I don't. Scores are bullshit, but you know what I mean. It's just it's a way of putting it in a context that people understand. I'm trying to think if there's any other games coming out. It's just Cause. Just Cause always comes out in December. That's it. Maybe Destiny 2. Just Cause, maybe Destiny 2. Red Dead Online, and then maybe going back to games like Spider-Man, maybe finishing the Red Dead campaign, and maybe actually checking out my Nintendo Switch and actually playing, you know, Super Mario Odyssey and all that. We'll see what happens. I don't have a schedule. My life doesn't have a schedule. My sleep is fucked. My sleep, today it's fine, but it's fucked. It's always fucked. I'm trying to take some like temporary sleeping tablets, which you can only take for about 10 days. They worked for the 10 days, and now I can't take them anymore, and now I'm like, my sleeping pattern is fucked. I'm trying tea, honey lemon tea, which is fucking awful. It just tastes like hot water. I don't get it. What do you taste with tea and coffee? It just tastes like hot water. Even hot chocolate just tastes like hot water. It's like, I tried some 7-Up. It's just fucking lemonade. It's just lemonade. We got a bottle of 7-Up, I tried it. And then we also have a bottle of lemonade, I tried that. Couldn't tell the difference. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference if you gave me 2 bottles and said this was lemonade, this was 7-Up. I'd be like, So it's a bit strange, a bit weird. Do you want... Oh, I'm entranced by the swinging tea bag. She is. Amazing. I don't know. I just don't know. Everything. My life is a mess. I should probably tell you one day. I did a video in 2015s, basically saying, because I never really talked about it before. Oh, I kind of did, but never like devoted a video to it, being like, I have bad mental health problems, which you could probably tell because every fucking gamer, YouTuber has mental health problems. But maybe I'll do a video where I go more in depth on it one day and just really show you how fucked my life is. Just fucked. Happy Christmas! Bye! Oh, put you there, because I need to get up here and do this.